hear that? That's Leo's truck rolling up. He's 21 years old and he's from Grand Rapids, Michigan. He thinks he's about to get down and dirty with me. And he thinks that I am just a year shy of being able to flip burgers. But what he doesn't know is that this house he just walked into is rigged with cameras on every single wall. Every comment he says, every move he makes is being recorded. And right when things get a little too crazy.
Hey, shut the fuck up. The cops aren't gonna do a about that.
Troubling story for parents to hear, but one we need to hear. The man accused of befriending an 11-year-old girl online and then kidnapping her.
Two recent suspects are 38-year-old Joseph Hamilton of the North Side.
Tonight, an alleged predator could face hundreds of years behind bars.
I've exposed only a small part of predators on the internet currently hijacking a children's game to do deplorable things. But this is only one small section of the internet. Let's zoom out a little bit. You see all these platforms you're looking at right now? Every single one of these platforms has predators directly linked within them. And a lot of these sites have some of the worst moderation imaginable. And while they look away, predators keep slipping through, dragging kids from chat rooms into the real world. The aftermath can only be described as utterly devastating. I know this firsthand because I've talked to some of these victims. Once you hear their stories, predator catching stops being about confrontation and starts being about understanding the damage they leave behind, because the only way you could describe what they're trying to do is utterly evil, just like what Leo was going to attempt to do with me. Now, the first part of this conversation is actually unavailable because I had told someone I was underage while on this app. The bans are so harsh on here, I have to buy an entirely new phone if I want to use this app again. But what you should learn here is that even with the strictest moderation possible, predators still find their ways, because this conversation had actually moved over to Snapchat before I was banned.
Damn, I never messed with a 15-year-old before. I didn't care about doing stuff, but we could hang out.
Okay, bet bro.
Thoughts on the whip?
For whatever reason, he just decided to send his car here, but I will say it is one big truck. Damn, nice AF.
Haha, thanks. TBH, I'd be down to f around. I'm just kind of wary because of your age.
I've only made out so far, but I kind of liked it. What are you trying to do?
I'm down to do whatever. Your call, man.
Same here. I'm open to whatever. Then he goes ahead and sends a video of him going to town with another man. Damn, is that what you wanted to do?
I don't know. Low-key could go for head.
I haven't done that before, but I could try.
I'm down to do whatever. Your call, man. Chris Hansen better not pop out behind the TV.
It's very blatantly obvious that this guy was up to no good, but before we can get to the actual catch, he decided to actually ring us up. Hello?
Oh my god, you are a real person. Holy shit. Dude.
What? Yeah, wait, so I'm confused.
What?
Well, I don't know. I'm right now still freshening up though.
Part of me is real. I'm gonna be like caught in 4K or something.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, it's just me here.
Just yeah, let me know when you're all set.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you know.
Alright, bet.
I'm not gonna lie, you sounded like a Fed AF.
Yeah, he's really not wrong. I definitely did. But surprisingly, that did not stop Leo from walking through that door. Now, before he does, I have to tell you about another predator catch I did. This here is a 50-year-old man who tried to do unspeakable actions towards me. Online, he was writing some of the most disgusting messages towards me. And then in person, well, he got way too handsy. This video isn't coming out for a while, but it is currently live on my website Schlep.tv, along with exclusive predator catches I can't upload on YouTube and this video with an extended cut. Right now we've got multiple predators heading into trial, and I'm posting the latest legal updates on there first. If you want to support my work, it's only $3.99 a month, and every cent goes right back into catching these guys. But anyways, we got a guy in a truck rolling up.
Yeah, so this is our place. Yeah. So, how you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
Well,
Good?
it's cold.
Cold? Yeah. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm turning 16.
No fucking way you're.
I know, I get that. I'm tall.
Yeah, you're tall.
Yeah.
I'm short.
Yeah. You want to sit on the couch and watch something?
Sure.
Yeah. I've never met anyone on Grindr.
Actually?
Nope. Yeah, you're the first. Have you? Well, you sent that video, so I assume so, yeah.
Too many times.
Really? Yeah, how many?
When I was in high school, it was really bad.
Really?
Yeah.
So you started doing this in high school?
Yeah.
How old were you? So you're the same age as me?
Pretty much.
Dang. Yeah. Yeah, I've never even like been with a guy or anything before.
Really?
No. You'd be the first.
What made you go on there? Just. I mean, you seem like, for the most part, you don't really strike me as like a gay dude. I mean,
yeah.
you know what I mean. There's some guys that are just.
Yeah, like you can just kind of like tell,
Yeah.
but I don't know. For me, I mean, I've kind of had a few experiences with girls, but like, I haven't really liked it. Like, I just wanted to kind of like change things up. That's why I got on Grindr and stuff. So.
Play Xbox?
I do play Xbox. Yeah. You play video games?
Yeah.
What games you play?
Mostly. As of late, a lot of GTA 5 because.
Dude, I love GTA
6
5.
is coming out.
Dude, I'm so excited for GTA 6.
too.
That's gonna be awesome.
Dude, we can play some if you want. I mean,
You want to?
Sure.
I don't know if I feel like playing games right now. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
I don't know. I'm not really in the mood.
I mean, I'm here.
Yeah.
You're leading the whole.
I'm leading it.
Yeah.
So you were talking about on the app, right? Like, or on Snapchat, about doing some stuff. What?
No.
What?
It's weird because
Yeah.
it sketches me out
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. You don't like it?
Nothing on you,
Yeah.
but like,
You seem pretty like into it on when we were chatting on Snapchat.
be me for a minute, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do you?
I mean, I'm okay with whatever. I'm not like.
Are you actually?
I really am. I'm really okay with whatever.
Well, okay. For me to be the one to say, hey, I want to do that, that's not.
So I'd have to be the one to do it. I'm gonna just be on. I don't know. I don't like taking the lead on things. You know, like I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, we couldn't get Chris Hansen, but we got the next best thing. What's going on today, man?
We're just gonna play
What's
video
your name?
games.
Leo,
Leo? Nice to meet you, Leo. Connor?
never done this before.
Never done what before.
Any of this.
What is any of this? What are we here for?
Well, because I was. And he's not.
Right.
And
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. And what did you come over here to do with this?
He's not a.
No, but
That was
what did
pretty
he tell you?
plain with talking to him. He's not a.
Oh, okay. So you knew he was involved when you came here?
I was pretty certain, yeah.
But what did he tell you in the text?
Well,
when
he
you guys
told
were
me he was. But I don't want to do anything.
You don't want to do anything sexual? No, I'm hearing you out, man. I'm hearing you out.
I've never done this before.
So what were you going to do tonight with him?
I just wanted to hang out, man.
You just wanted to hang out?
Well, then
What
why
does
do you think
hanging
I
out entail?
playing video games?
Playing
I don't
video
want to do anything. You could see I didn't want to do nothing.
Well, I'm just asking you your perspective on things.
Do you?
Do I what? No, I'm here to hear you out, bro. I genuinely am. I'm here to hear you out, man.
No, I don't think you are.
You don't think I am?
I think you're here to defame me.
Defame you? I'm asking you what your perspective of what happened
What?
here is.
I'm here. Listen.
What's your name, dude?
Michael. It's my name.
Is that actually your name?
That's actually that's actually my name.
Well, my name is actually Leo.
All right, good to meet you again, Leo. I'm sorry it's under these circumstances.
So I gotta ask you something. You said you've been using Grindr and all those apps since you were 15, right?
Yeah.
Or really young, right?
Yeah.
So did you do stuff with other adults when you were young?
Yeah.
Really?
So why would you show up to this believed I know you know it's not now, but
I don't want to.
But you were told he was 15. You weren't told otherwise. Is that correct?
You were under the pretense of me being 15, right?
I gotta leave.
You gotta leave. Well, look, man, you were here to. I mean, you did ask him for head, right? Is that what happened? No.
I proposed it to
You
him.
proposed giving head. You proposed receiving head.
Yeah.
I'm just take a seat. I have no questions.
All right.
Why'd you propose that? If you just came here to hang out.
Because
If I'm going to hang out with one of my friends, I don't usually propose or they give me.
Me and my friends have done some weird stuff. I mean,
like what?
Like that.
Do you send videos of like you being railed to your friend? 'Cause that's what you did to this.
I have with my friends. I mean, because my friend.
That's
It's
interesting.
not all my friends. I mean, there's.
So look, man. What was
Dude, I'm on the down low.
In this conversation, you're on the down low. I'm not trying to out you. I really am not. You did believe he was a 15-year-old, and from the chat logs, it does look like he came here to do some things.
I didn't really want to. I mean, it sounded like he wanted to.
So what was going on in your mind when you guys were just having a casual conversation?
I just wanted to, I just wanted to hang out, man. Younger guy, I wanted to talk with him, play games with him, because when I was younger, I didn't have anyone to talk to about my sexuality or anything. I don't want anything with him. I mean, I'm not attracted to.
I hear you.
That's vile. I think that's gross.
Right.
And I mean, you could see from my conversation with him, I'm like, I don't want to. You could see how I quickly was like, I don't really want to do anything with him. When I got here, I'm like, I don't, because that's not right. I know that's not right.
So why did you ask if Chris Hansen was going to pop out?
Well, because I meant that more as a joke. Like,
well, it's a joke. An adult coming to meet him.
I guess. I mean, I don't.
So you knew to a degree what you're doing was wrong. If you're making jokes about it. If you're here to help him explore his sexuality, why
not like that.
Okay, I understand his sexuality, not explore. Why send a video of you and another guy?
Just spur of the moment, I guess.
Spur of the moment, just weren't thinking maybe?
I wasn't thinking.
But do you see how it looks when you send that and you ask for head and you decide what
It's a bad look.
So you said you had all that, or when you were on Grindr as a kid. How did that make you feel?
To be honest with you, there were some good people I met. There were some.
Did you feel abused by any of them?
No.
You didn't feel taken advantage of any of the adults that you were like doing stuff with?
No, because I didn't like do stuff like that with
So what did you do with people on Grindr when you were in high school?
Same thing. I'm good playing games. I'm good. There was one instance, someone who was older picked me up, and we went over to his house, and I let one of my friends know, let one of my close friends know, hey, where I was going, because I wanted to be safe. And he really we kind of sat down and just talked.
You only talked?
That's it?
That's all we did. I didn't do anything.
You sounded, the way you described that, it sounded like something more than just talking transpired. I mean, you sounded...
Like it's not this was a common occurrence.
No.
No? Is this the first guy? Or not the first? I know it's not the first guy. How many guys have you met up with off of Grindr so far? If you had to estimate, I know it can be tricky.
35.
Okay. Were any of them?
No.
No? This is the first one? So what made you feel so comfortable to not only meet up with us, but send him those videos and ask those things so quickly?
I talked to him, when I talked to him, because I called him, he seemed like a pretty mature guy, because like I said, I'm not attracted to young people, like that's gross, dude. It just seemed like a cool guy to hang out with.
But why, if you just wanted to hang out, why did you get...
It seemed like that's what you wanted. You were on Grindr, dude.
No, but you were the one who specifically...
When I got here, I said to you, when I got here, what did I say to you?
the phone. Kiss the phone.
Yeah, let me get the phone. Yeah.
When I got here, what I say to you, I specifically said, like, hey, I don't want to do anything, really.
But that was
I don't
after
want
you.
people-
That was
After I
you asked
got
for head,
here.
right? Was that after you asked for head?
Well, he asked me what I want, and I said I might be good with that.
He didn't ask what you want. He said what you're trying to do, and then you said,
Because I had
wouldn't
tried
mind
to-
some head. So if a child asks what you're trying to do, if I ask him, he's my friend over there, what's he trying to do later? The answer would not be immediately head, right?
Oh, fair. No. Well, obviously, because that's your friend. That's not someone you met off a
Well, okay, even a girl though, especially a girl who tells me she's underage. If God forbid I end up in that situation,
Were you? Well, I don't know. When you were in high school, were you doing anything?
not with adults. With girls my age, yeah, but it's different. I was also a child.
Oh, that's fair.
But you're what, 21, 22?
I just turned 21.
You just turned 21. Why'd you say 22 in the text?
I didn't say 22.
Oh, maybe I'm misreading. Sorry.
I
There's a few guys we're talking to. I apologize. So I got a question for you.
What's up?
I'm gonna guess you're gonna say no, but would you classify? Would you say at this point you're a predator?
No.
No. So what would you say that a predator is? What is the difference between you and a predator? An adult man who shows up to have sex with a child. What is the difference between you and that?
That wasn't my goal. I thought that's what he wanted by how he was talking.
You thought that's what
it seemed
the
like
kid
he wanted me
wanted.
to be the one to say.
When he asked you what you want to do, when
I
a
don't
child,
want that.
then why'd you say it?
Because that's what it seemed like he wanted. He was on Grindr, dude.
So because someone happens to be on Grindr and they haven't tell you you're a they tell you you're a you just assume it's okay to do those things
No.
anyways. So then why'd you do it?
I wasn't going to.
So then why'd you do it? You're here.
What I say is I'm like, hey, I don't want to do anything. I want to play games. I want to hang out.
I did hear you say you're down for whatever as long as he tells you what he
I'm
wants
not going
to
to
do.
make him do anything.
No, so you would have been open tonight with the possibility of having sex with a. You literally said to me, you were like, I would be willing to do whatever you wanted to do. So what if this 15-year-old said, here, let's do something? You would have just been okay with that? You're the adult. You're supposed to understand that.
Yeah, you're right.
You are the one who's supposed to say no, not the 15-year-old. That's the difference.
I mean, how could we know this is going to happen again, man?
Is this scared me?
I'm scared the shit. I mean, you should have been scared prior too. You should have been scared when he told you this.
Dude, I didn't have anything going on tonight.
You didn't have anything going on tonight, so you decided you commit a felony.
Did I commit a felony?
When you sent
You think you
obscene
did?
material to a belief.
You sent right?
Are you actually?
No, but you were under the.
Are you
pretense-
actually?
under the pretense?
But are you actually?
You were under the
Are you-
pretense
no,
you were
no,
talking
no,
to a.
Hey, shut the up. The cops aren't gonna do a about that, okay?
You were under the pretense.
You know what you're here for. It doesn't matter if he's a real or not. You thought he was. You know that, right? Okay, I'm trying to have a nice, cordial conversation with you, but I'm not gonna stand here and listen to victim blaming, okay?
I'm not trying to do that, man.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, I'm sorry.
So why did you tell him you're down for whatever as long as he leaves?
I don't know how much longer.
What if
Where
this
do we
was
go
over-
from here?
What if
We're gonna finish this conversation first, and then we'll get to that point. But I want to know where
want to
this is
finish
gonna
this
go.
conversation. Just what happened? What are we doing now?
I have a few more questions for you, and then we'll get to what happens. Okay?
Just-
Why did you?
House over here, then.
Why did you tell him that you are okay with whatever happens as long as he leads? To me, it reads like you know what you're doing is wrong.
Well,
and
when
you,
did he say he was turning 15 again?
does that matter?
No, it doesn't.
Again, you keep pointing to he's not. Really, he's almost.
It doesn't matter if
No,
you were
you're
under
right.
the pretense.
You're right. I'm in the wrong.
And thank you for admitting that. That's all I wanted to hear, dude. I got little brothers myself, so I worry about this.
Do you have a brother? You
No.
don't have a younger brother or anybody? Do you have anyone that is younger? than
Yeah,
that?
I do.
How would you feel if that younger person was here in my situation, trying to meet up with an adult? How would that make you feel?
I mean, I wouldn't really be fond of that.
No.
No,
And here's the other thing. You say explore their sexuality and try to open them up. Right?
not like that.
Not like that, but it was like that.
Yeah,
You made it like that. You did that.
understood.
Well, I'm Oma. We're doing an online story about men who come to solicit oral.
You told me this wasn't going online.
I lied.
You lied.
Want to have a conversation with them?
Sure.
Hey, buddy, what's going on, man?
They can tell you.
I'll talk to you outside. Is he with you? Or?
I'm
Just here.
Let's.
Go outside. Hang out here for me again?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting.
Shut the
I'm so glad you did that, dude. My God.
We gave all of our information to the police, and he was sadly let go on the scene. It's not over yet though, as we highly suspect him to be charged. Only time will tell though. I update all the legal activities around my videos at Schlep.tv, including multiple active trials coming soon. So if you're wanting to know what happens beyond these videos, make sure you're a member over there. These videos should be a lesson on why you need to stay aware of what your siblings, your children, or anyone you care about that's younger is doing online, because it only takes one wrong encounter to run into someone like this. Massive thank you to Oma for allowing me to tag along and decoy for this predator catch. More from the both of us very soon, including a predator catching Discord collab on his channel next week. Anyways, thanks for watching this video.